fun.
Hey,
Good evening.
what's up, y'all? We're here.
We see some people rooting for the Lions in chat. I guess everybody, like, if your favorite team is going to go to the Super Bowl, I think a lot of people will default to the team that's been the worst for the longest.
Root for the underdog.
Root for the team that was the really bad for a long time. So,
I like that. What's up, Wizard Random? Thank you for the
Wizard Random.
Thank you for the tier 1.
Clogging, if you're still hanging around, thank you for that sub.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, Grim Reminders.
Tomorrow.
We don't have it.
No. Well, if it gets here before stream tomorrow, then we can stream it. But we'll probably do a box opening or whatever.
Yeah,
Show off what's in the pledge and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we'll jam some stuff. My stuff's coming a little bit later because I waited a little bit longer to back than I did the previous time. So
I'm saying as you moved up here, now they're good. Look at that. Nice. You got yours, Wizard Random?
I see a bunch of people
got there today. I was just saying that's very, very impressive delivery.
You've used kickstarting, you've used crowdfunding.
Oh, I've never gotten anything 3 months after a Kickstarter.
Yeah,
never.
Justin is a grizzled veteran.
Has it been 3 months?
I mean, it was like.
Was it November?
It was around Halloween, right?
It's like just under 3 months.
Yeah, it's fast. I would say it's fast.
So, very impressive. I'm applauding right now. I'm sure there will be
double Revenant decks. That's crazy.
I'm sure there will be issues with some deliveries. That's just the nature of things, like people getting the wrong stuff or whatever. But out the door and on people's doorsteps in this short time is pretty impressive. You have to do this if they want to do 2 of these Kickstarters a year, right?
Yeah, I think so. And do they even crank it to 3? You got to ask yourself.
3 Keyforge sets is too many. I almost feel like 2 is too many.
Well, it only feels like too many because we never actually experienced 2 a year.
We'll see how it's like. I mean, it should be very interesting, right? If like Amber Skies Kickstarter starts in like April,
2 is too many. No, I don't think so. I think the more decks that you add to this game, the more interesting the end game is going to be.
2 just might be pushing people's wallets. It's a little hard.
Yeah, sure, but still, this is
not
a
harder than any other card game.
This is a far cry.
Much less than any other.
I know a lot of people like playing Keyforge aren't card game mains necessarily. Like they haven't played card games. This is their first collectible card game. But I mean, compare this to Magic. Like this is a far cry from Magic.
Yeah, you spend thousands less dollars on Keyforge than Flesh and Blood and Magic. It's just how it is, which is good. And you can stay as invested as you want.
Yeah, so I think 6 months between sets, that's fine. I have no problem with that.
I think it's fine too.
I stress again, a Coda deck won the world championship.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I would love to see stuff from other sets win major tournaments. So I think most of the sets did okay overall, right?
Oh, especially, for sure. I mean, WoW was probably more
DT being the exception or whatever. Yeah. But
there was a good spread, I think, in the top 8 though of sets, aside from DT.
Yeah, I do worry about some on Nibirius. I do worry about ingenuity for the game, right? What happens when you just start power creeping creatures,
which is happening?
So. Because the creatures in Grim Reminders are cracked. Part of the reason why some of the houses feel really bad in Winds of Exchange is that their common creatures are awful, like Saurian, with the exception of like Legionary Trainer. But you know the common creatures kind of dictate how a house feels in a set.
I mean, Grim Reminders is like their new, really WoW and Grim Reminders is their new standard of balance. You start balancing from here. Obviously, looking back at like Coda and AOA and stuff, a lot of stuff's just strictly better. That's just how it is.
Yeah,
that's just how card games can be. I don't know. I think you can level out the power creep a bit. You can stop it in Keyforge.
Yeah, well, and I think you can creep certain things in a set as long as
you can creep some stuff, but as long as the rest of the set's power is crept down, like the weakness of no scaling Amber control, for instance.
So. Yeah, right. I mean, I think like one of the minor balancing things. What if your deck had 3 token creatures? This would be impossible to track. But what if your deck had 3 token creatures, and every time you made a token, it was of a third? It was like of the 3 houses. You know what I'm talking about?
That would be insane to track.
It'd be insane to track.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't know how you do it either. Maybe
I think that should be solved first. As for a physical card game, it's pretty important. Because it's hard enough for some people to grasp how tokens work. 9.
Cards really wanted to be haunted in your name deck. You do put Geistoid in your. Alright, so that's the Halifest deck, right?
No?
No, it's the Grim Reminders.
Grim Reminders deck, yeah.
Okay. There, I guess I'll keep. It's kind of like a slow, weird start, but.
This is a pretty weird hand. I might. This is... Alright, it's fine. I'll play the Retro Technician Lay.
Alright, I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to discard Binate Rupture. I'm going to poke Retro Technician Lee. I'm going to standardize testing him, and then I'll play Archimedes. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. So you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Unfathomable. Play Trawler. Play 2 Circle Speaks.
Okay.
I'll play Under Pressure. I'll play Koriki Germinator. Put a card from a player's discard pile on the bottom of their deck. I think I'll put the Binate Rupture on the bottom of your deck.
Okay.
Because I kind of want to get haunted, so. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play Quantum Finger Trap and an Archimedes. And then this Archimedes is going to fight the Trawler.
Joker's gifting 10 subs. Thank you, Joker.
Go to my archives. So
Appreciate it.
that goes to your discard pile. There's like an argument to not do that fight
give me
there.
an extra card.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Draw 2. Tell you to go ahead. Appreciate that.
I'll say Equidon. Happy GR shipping.
Yeah, look at that.
And
He's getting a
Eddie
treat.
My God. So giving. Uncommon currency.
Eddie, you're getting a treat.
Gem
somewhere
Code
along the way.
Under. Iron Heidi.
Uh-oh.
Estate Sale. Purge a non-creature card from my discard pile. I'll get the Under Pressure. To gain 2. And I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'll play Dust Imp and Exhume, and I'm not finished with you. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
All right,
So
get
you
a
go.
treat. Come here. Look over here. There you go. Oh. Okay.
Just trying to take fingers off. It's going after your
That's it.
fingies.
That's all I got. That's it.
Look
I don't
on.
have anything else.
Look on.
I got nothing else.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Good job. Okay.
He's getting another.
Another one.
Eddie? What's that? Eddie's like
6.
5. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he was like 5 or 6.
I'm going to say Equidon. I'm going to reuse the thing. I'm not. Is that when I'm haunted?
No.
While you're haunted?
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you care, man?
I'm not haunted.
What do you care? It's 1 damage.
I'm just making sure I have to damage.
It's 1 damage.
I know.
Rule of 6, Eddie.
Is there a graft in there?
No.
There's no graft.
No.
Okay. I'll reap. I'm going to play Security Detail for these guys, I guess. And another Security Detail.
Okay.
I'm done.
This is a incredibly slow draw from the Tiberius. I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play Time Traveler. Draw 2. I desperately needed that to be bouncing
Logos
Death
cards?
Cork.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we'll put Rocket Boots and Archimedes. Oh, I have this other Archimedes. I guess I would have grabbed it. And then I'm going to Reap and then Reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, you got it. Free.
Over here. Over there. Up here. Okay. Right? You see it? You gotta get on camera. That's proven. There you go. Done. It's been eaten. Okay, we gotta get down now. That's it. That's it.
It's like, I think you got some of your glasses.
Keyforge.
Yeah, I'm not optimistic about Nibiri's chances here.
Say Star Alliance. Play Survey. And draw. The top 2 and discard one of them.
It's possible I should have mulliganed my hand. I don't know. The standardized testing would be pretty good right about now.
Play Garcia. Play Stronger Together. Play Stealth Mode. I'm done.
Alright, I gotta say Brobnar, gonna discard 1/2 punch, gonna play Calfine and 2 Groggins. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. So you go ahead.
I'll forge. I'll say Equidon. I'll play Siphon Up Tarian.
Okay.
Am I haunted? I think I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll use the Gem Coat Steel one. I will put in a spin. Lose 1 if you do. Choose a house and discard the top card of your opponent's deck if that card belongs to the named house. Game 4. This. Nice.
Gain 4.
Oh yeah. 1, 3, 4. I'll Reap. I'll Reap. I'm done.
Loose.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Nibirius.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay. So, yeah. Shadow of Dis and Bouncing Death Cork were in the bottom 5 cards of the deck. Okay. So, there you go. There's also, this deck has 2 standardized testings. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll chalk that one up to a draw.
Yeah, sure.
We'll chalk that one up to a draw.
Sounds good.
The best looking Grim Reminder deck. Tallier has the Legacy Stealth mode, so it's always going to have that like edge. And also, like, that's the Near Future Lens deck, right?
It is. I had it in my hand there.
Yeah, so that's also the deck, the Near Future Lens.
It does
Near Future
crazy
Lens.
stuff with artifacts, but I didn't even get to do all that stuff.
Near Future Lens is nutty.
Yeah.
I'm on Ardent Switchblade. Alright, Tamar. What are you going to get me with? You get a Tamodi. I'm going to need a way to deal with Tamodi. And a closed door negotiation. I guess closed door is fine. I'm fine with closed door. Because that means I draw cards. Which is what Coda decks love. Armstrong, good evening.
Hey. What up? What? Oh, was it supposed to go today and that did not show up today? Dang.
Dang, dude.
Dang dog.
Did it make you punch a hole in your drywall?
God dang it. FedEx. Is it your birthday?
Feels birthday, man.
Legally, you can't tell people it's your birthday when it's not your birthday on the internet. Legally,
yeah. The
cyber police will get you.
It's a bait Facebook stalking.
Mm-hmm. So if it's your birthday, then have birthday. But if not,
it's legally your birthday. Good. Okay.
I'm gonna have investigators check up on that. I'm gonna have my people check up on that. Any cops in chat? If there's any cops in chat, you have to
We're gonna need feds in chat.
Make yourselves known right now. So I'm trying to ban any cops and say I'm a cop in chat. Eight. Assign cop at birth. No, not you, Rumbly. Just ban everyone. Put it in shield mode.
Alrighty, guys. I'll keep. This guy has a lot of pips.
Was I first?
You were.
That Coda deck. Play recruiting station.
Alright, man.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Grey Monk with Protect the Weak. I'll play Radiant Truth. It's very possible Radiant Truth is very good later on, and then take hostages. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. So you go ahead.
Say Unfathomable. I will Adult Swim.
He's back on top of the deck.
Play Bubbles. Play Fathom Reaver. Prospector. Kelpminder. Your turn. Oh, I can recruiting station. I'll recruiting station. Starlands. Easy. Make a token.
Oh, right. I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Niffle Ape, Dew Fairy, Dusk Pixie. Regrowth. There's nothing to regrowth. I'll say check with 6. Draw 3 to 5.
Official reminder. Alright, I'll say Starlance. Play Rogue Operation and draw. Deal 2.
The card can swizzle.
I'll play Rogue Operation and draw. Discard 2. 1, 2. Deal 2. That was all my Starlance stuff. I will use Recruiting Station. Say Starlance. Okay. Your turn.
Alright, I will... I'm gonna say Shadows. I'll play Umbra. Oh, this doesn't actually let me threaten. So I'll say Untamed. I'll play Dusk Pixie. I'll reap with Dew Fairy. And then I just reap twice, or do I go fight this Fathom Reaver so I don't get slowed down anymore? It's 2 Amber. I mean, there's like an argument that this deck is so good at generating Amber that like using this, forcing you to fight me is like totally fine. I guess I'm fine with that. I'll reap. Go to 8. Teddy, go ahead. I'll draw 1. Draw 1.
There, I'll say Unfathomable. I'm gonna Abyssal Sight. Draw. Alright, let's get Pawn Sacrifice, I guess. I'm going to play Tomodi. I'm going to fight Nifleap. Reap. Station. Starlands. Your turn. Check these.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'll play Umbra and Ghostly Hand. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
That works. I'll say Equidon. Reap. Play Chari Esquire, play Ornate Talking Tray. Play General Orha, play Ornate Talking Tray. I have Market Crash. I could get super cute with it, but then I killed my Tomodi, so I'm done. I'm gonna discard it.
Okay.
I can Recruiting Station also. I'll Recruiting Station Starlance. Okay.
Okay, I am going to say I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna Inspiration Umbra. It's gonna kill a TTR Esquire and steal 1 from you. I'll put the token there. I'm gonna Radiant Truth and stun all of your non-flank creatures. And then I'm gonna play Grey Monk. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Unfathomable. Stun. Play Fuguru and draw. Discard Catch and Release. Play Watch Your Step. If you don't say Sanctum as your active house next turn, I make 2 tokens.
Okay.
I'll use the Recruiting Station. Starlance. Oh yeah. And I'm done. I'll use a talking tray. No, I'm done.
Okay. Alright, I will say Sanctum. I'll play Seki. I'm going to have... I'm going to play a 1 stood against Mini. And Umbra is going to fight Fuguru and steal. And Tomodi and steal. And... I guess the Keltminder and steal. And then Grey Monk is going to fight Tomodi. And it's your turn. I will draw 2, so you check with 16.
Alright, I'll say Starlance. Play Future Booster. Play Detention Coil. Get out of here.
You've done enough fighting.
I'll play Zytar and do damage to Dust Pixie.
I think you've done enough fighting, sir.
Play Friendly Guide. I will Echo Reflector on Bubbles. Laser Recruiting Station for Equidon. Dang it. I'll make a Prospector. I'm done.
Forge for 9. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Seeker Needle. I'll play Shadow Self. I'll play Mace's Asp. And then Umbra is going to Reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3. And it's your turn. You forge.
I forge. I'll say Equidon. I'm gonna fight Dust Pixie. I draw. I'm gonna Generous Offer. Steal 2 and draw. Reap, 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 reap. I'll Future Booster. I'll Recruiting Station. Starlights. Play Old Tinker. Play. On stun. Play Envoy. Play Shari Esquire. Play Old Tinker. Play Shrewd Investor. Play Freelancer. Don't want to play this. I guess Friendly Guy could have let me read one more time. Also, I guess Shrewd Investor could do the thing. I can Freelancer it. Yeah, that's probably fine. Ugh. Freelancer. All right, now I'm done.
Okay. Shrewd Investor comes over. All right. Gonna say Shadows. Gonna play Bait and Switch.
Hashtag unnerve Bait and Switch.
I'm gonna Nerve Blast and shoot the Esquire. Mace's Asp is gonna fight this Bubbles. Seeker Needle is gonna blast this Prospector token. Umbra and Shadow Self are both gonna Reap. My Shrewd Investor would have been ready.
Oh yeah, you use it.
Then fine, I'll Reap with Shrewd Investor. Okay, your turn. Draw 3. 2. So you go ahead.
I'll say Unfathomable. Play Abyssal Sight.
Okay, I'll get this key charge for you.
Okay. Do you have anything else that can stop Amber or anything?
No.
Okay. Do you want me to reshuffle here, or?
No, yeah, I'm gonna make you play it out.
Okay. I'm drawing a card. Okay.
All right. Jeez, there's a long fuse binds in this deck. Maybe if I don't know, man. There you go. Next game. Next game. I think if I start ranting about that game, then I won't stop. So we'll just move on to the next game.
What's next? Mass Mutation.
Thank you for the compliment, Clog. Pictures of before and after. Being told that your shirt looks good. I mean, I feel like I lost that game to. I mean, so I had the decision to either fight the Fathom Reaver or get some extra amber, and then you immediately followed it up with Timoti. So that's one of those like, I felt like I had the right read of the game. I just made the wrong call. Maybe playing Niflkong will bring joy to my face.
Is it my purging that like you did for me?
It's got a Cyberclone.
Okay, yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, I do.
It's got a Hellfest.
Bets are up.
How did Fathom Reaver live that long? Because every creature in that deck was less than 4 power. The only exception that I played that game was Seki.
What's up, Engineer?
So
this is
yeah,
Hellfest deck.
I had to kill Timoti so I could actually maybe have a chance to win. That game was deeply frustrating because I had the key charge in my hand for quite a while, and my whole goal was to just build up enough amber so that after the Timoti was dead, that I could just forge 2 keys, and put him in sudden death mode. Right. The thing was there was just not enough removal, just in play, like in use in that deck to kill the garbage that was on the board. So Timoti says your opponent cannot forge keys. Yes. Yeah. Timoti stops key charge. Timoti actually stops key abduction too, right? He stops all the stuff. Like Timoti is a very interesting card for Alliance for that reason. So
Wondering how much better my alliance got.
yeah, Asp would have been pretty solid.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's funny that deck has like some pretty good.
It actually has some good
targets, right?
Yeah, it actually has some good targets. I'm a mulligan.
Me too. Prevents turnkey. So if turnkey leaves the battlefield, if you somehow have a turnkey.
They'd have to be like on the same, control the same player, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you could color subordination and turnkey. But you'd have to also get a token creature.
Well, if turnkey's in your play and your opponent's control, then they have unforged one of your keys. They have unforged a key. They played it, right?
Talent Scout.
You could Talent Scout. Yeah, you could Talent Scout it. That'd be pretty funny. It reforges. So if you color a turnkey and it dies, it reforges the key that it unforged. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'll play. Oh yeah, I'm first. I'll play. Gub.
Okay, I am going to play Untamed. I'm going to play Niffle Ape. And then I'm going to Troop Call and replay this Niffle Ape. And then I have a Dino Beast, and I have to actually ask if it's worth killing the Gub here. I think it isn't. Go ahead. I'll draw 4 and tell you. Your turn.
So this. To snag and lash and read.
Alright, I'm going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Lodon and a Niffle Ape. Dino Beast is going to fight Snag. And then Niffle Ape is going to reap. And it's your turn. I'll draw it to you. Tell you to go ahead.
Say Logos. Play mini group think tank blast for 8.
Wow.
I'm gonna cyberclone the Niffle Ape.
No.
I'm gonna effervescent. Pull up 2. Yours. I'm done. Drop chain draw 2.
All right, I am going to say I'm gonna say dis, and I'll play Bonesaw and Relentless Creeper. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. So you go ahead.
I'll say dis. Play Yerk, discard, think twice. Play Tourette. Gub. Reap. Alash. Your turn.
All right, I will say Saurian. I'm gonna play Console Primus and do a damage to Gub. I'll play another Console Primus, and then I'll play a Gladiodontus. And it is your turn, and we'll draw 3. So you got it. I guess I'll play Gladiodontus over here so you don't get a free Group Think Tank on me.
I'll say Brobnar. Play Hallowfest. Brick.
I'm excited to Ofer tonight.
Volca. Nibble Ape. Niffle Ape got the ambered one. I don't have a Ganger Chieftain.
Okay.
So there's that. I get 3 chains. Play Volca, damage. Play Valve Blood. Play Brick, Harmal. I guess I can do this and this. And Ged. And Rowdy Scald. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'll say this. I'll play Break Key. Doesn't do anything here. I'll play Dark Minion. I'll play Bow Knithing. Bonesaw will fight Harmalatoon. Relentless Creeper. I guess Reaps. Well, yes. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
And I'll see logos. I'll play Graft. Fight Niffle Ape. Blast the Dark Minion. I will Reap. I'll Phase Shift. I'll do a damage here. I'll play Tesmal and Armadrone. Your turn.
I think every time I've started a turn, I've been staring at like 8 or more creatures tonight. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Alright, I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Snurrat, and then Bow and Relentless Creeper are going to fight Brick Nasty. And the Snurrat's going to capture 1. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1, so you go ahead.
I'll say this. Lord Invitus, Toxin, Yerk, discard Strange Gizmo. Reap with Tesmal and say you can't say Saurian. Have Yerk fight Snoret. Reap with Chirette. Reap with Gib. Use Lash. Your turn.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Glorian's Intent, discard Song of the Wild. It's your turn, I'll draw 2.
Keyforge. Say this. Reap with Tesmal. So you can't say Saurian. Reap, reap. Reap, reap, reap. Card card. The bottom half of Deosilus. I'll play Exhume. For Harmal. I'll use Lash. Your turn.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Dino Beast. Go ahead. I'll Exalt and kill Tesmal.
Okay.
Let's game.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I'm looking at Dance of Doom right here in my hand. I just drew it. So I had It's Coming in my hand, and I was looking for 1/2 of any of the big guys. And I got halfway through the deck before I saw this Deosilus thing, and I was just like straight up locked out of the game. So
It is very sad.
all right. Next game.
All right, last game. What we'll probably do going forward, if we have time, not necessarily every Sunday, but do a doubleheader every Sunday for this tournament, and then do Grim Reminders during the week. So starting tomorrow, that'll probably be what we do. That
Next
should get
game.
us through this like in a relatively
Next
good
game.
amount of time.
Let's move on to the next game.
I got the matches.
Let's move on to the next game.
They're right there.
Keep your Keyforge deck. Emu Waltrip versus the Archon.
Yeah, let's do a peep. Quick little peep.
Angel Party Day. Yeah, you missed some stinkers.
It's over.
You missed some stinkers, Dave. These games are terrible.
After this week, I think you swept me last week with playing the exact same decks,
Yeah.
right? So it's
Yeah.
like, it kind of makes sense. We'll see if that happens fully.
Posted in the Discord.
Who? Post it here. All right, okay.
You saying Aya forged any keys that game?
Those no keys?
No, I had like 6 total amber that game. I played tonight. I think I've activated 1/3 of the cards you've activated.
That
Cyber Tree. Oh my goodness.
is-
Oh yeah. He posted this one the other day.
That is a
The
problem.
4 Ragnarok prep deck.
That's
yeah.
crazy. And 2 Berserker Slam.
Yeah, which is disgusting, right?
With Berserker.
Yeah.
What? Bumpsy, Revna, Volca, Below the Titans.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Man, if you had
Just
one
in time,
Great
yeah.
Nasty in there, ooh boy.
Yeah.
That's still really, really good. Dang, that's sick.
Unfallible's not awful either.
A double Fathom Reaver, yeah.
Fathom Reaver with 2 damage pips.
There's Weaponsmiths, there's dumping damage smiths in the deck. It's
Yeah.
funny. Rebel 2, Zizok with a draw. Marge Zamber, Genetic Blast. Or Marge Zamber with all these damage pips too.
Yeah.
7 creatures with the Hive. And they're like BP creatures too, right? Like the Weaponsmiths. No one really cares about getting rid of those. Beambuckler as well.
Well, Evansmith, the 1 armor makes them like just stick around way longer than they should.
And Floor's Lava.
So
Man,
yeah,
pretty cool.
it is a cool deck.
Pretty excited.
4 Ragnarok preps. Did we talk about how Winds of Exchange sold out? Did we talk about that at all?
We had not.
Did everybody see that? The Winds of Exchange, it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Just kind of sucks because I was like trying to get it reordered for the store, and I was wondering why we couldn't get it in the end, and it's just gone. It's just sold out. So.
Other one, your personal WoW tournament. Oh, that's cool.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. We do like channel point bets now. Channel point bets. You're betting the old style there.
Yeah,
Squirrel
that's at the
Bane.
top of the chat.
You know,
Should see
Squirrel
it.
Bane's an old head because he's betting the
Stream Elements way.
The Stream Elements way. You know, he's been around since the olden days. You gonna play Star Wars Unlimited there, Squirrel Bane? I know you
I was gonna
played
say
Destiny.
we should get a pile of that.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay, you're on it.
Don't worry.
You got the itch. You got a Star Wars card game
I
itch.
want a fucking game where I build decks and have Star Wars characters in it.
Yeah.
And
You're a damn sucker. You get you every
Yeah.
time. You get you every damn time. It does look pretty good, actually. I've enjoyed.
I've at least
Stuff.
tried every Star Wars game that exists, and this looks to me. I prefer this to Destiny.
It does look
so,
better than Destiny. As someone who played a lot of Destiny.
Yeah,
And Destiny is fun.
Destiny's fun,
but holy
the,
shit.
the dice rolling in Destiny. There were games where I would play. I'd roll my initial dice pool. My opponent would activate one of the dudes, and then I'd like blow one of their guys away, and I'd be like, "Yep, that was skill." So
We're at 3 boxes. Sick. Yeah, we'll be trying on stream for sure.
I'm
The art is a valid complaint, I think. But they want to do, like, at least it's not the same recycled Star Wars art they've had going for the last 10, 15 years. So at least that is that.
So a draw.
Actually, I'm playing. It might grow on me, like, and the card layout and art.
Some of the art, like the art for the generic stuff, looks better because you don't have preconceived notions of like what Han Solo should look like, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, play Soul Horse Shooters art step. Yes, it is. Oh boy, don't give me an excuse to shit on Soul Force Fusion, because I'll take it.
we did. We got a card game Necromancy in the old school Star Wars game.
Like I've tried playing a game 100 times, and maybe not 100 times, like 5 times, and I can't.
Card game Necromancy really gave us an appreciation for how good Decipher was at making
Designing
screen
a
caps.
unique card
Screen
game.
caps.
Screen caps and touching them up and stuff. They look really good.
Like digitally touching up screen caps, painting them, whatever you got to do to make them not look awful.
And Decipher, like Lord of the Rings, has some of the best looking cards, I think, in history. 100 spin downs are yeah, right.
All right, I'm gonna say Starlance here. I'm gonna play Lay of the Land. What am I playing against over here? Is this Infernus deck? No. Got a lot of Eddies though.
Is your store going to do a Star Wars release event, you think? Surely there's enough people wanting to play Star Wars.
Yeah. We're definitely doing a so you had to like since it's distributed through Asmodee, you had to like order the kits. We ordered whatever the highest level kit was. It's called like a knight level kit or something like that. So Shatterpoint, yeah, there's a dude, one of the guys that I work with loves Shatterpoint, like wishes more people played it. I'll put them back in this order and draw. And Shatterpoint's cool because it's kind of like more narrative cinematic fighting as opposed to just like your guy is removed off the table, right? Like I shoot at your guy and he's just gone. So, but yeah, if you follow us on Facebook or whatever, we should have stuff. I'm gonna techno babble and draw. And then I'm going to play Teresa and shield you later. And it's your turn. I'll draw it to you. So you go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I will Ronnie. I'm going to Chimera Eclipse.
Yeah. And Marvel Champions, probably not. There's like an Iceman deck. So like since Keyforge exists, it's hard to keep up with Keyforge and do Marvel Champions.
Yeah, I haven't bought any of the stuff. Last few releases.
A friend of mine constantly is trying to bother me into playing some.
I'll mug Teresa.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Hydro Cataloger and draw. I'm gonna play Eddie and Archive. I'll play Brain Eater and Infomorph. And then Teresa is gonna Reap. And it's your turn, I'll draw 4.
I'll say Shadows. I'll Reap with Breaker Hill. I'll Pestering Blow Teresa. I'll Kymor. I think that was not an ideal Kymor, but like giving you back Eddie, I think it's still fine. Because I think that deck probably doesn't generate a ton from hand. I'll Hawk the Hydro Cataloger. And done. Check with 6.
Alright, gonna say Shadows. Gonna play Bryn. Do you get one? Gonna play Sacco Coins and kapoosh,
Yeah.
Smash Bryn to pieces. Beat some coins out of you. Alright, am I playing around Aeromercial Draft? Too much Protect. You already played your Ronnie, but Ronnie got Kymord. Alright, I'm gonna play One-Eyed Willa and Francis, and then I'll walk the plank, and you've got Amber, so I steal one from you. And yeah, it's your turn. I'll say check with 8 and draw 5.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Eddie and Bibliophile. D4 Treat.
Okay. How does this deck raise the tide?
The old-fashioned way.
Reaping with Australis Seaborg. It's reaping with Australis Seaborg. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll say Shadows. I will take change to raise the tide. I'm going to play a One-Eyed Willa and a Francis the Economist. And then Francis is going to kill your Eddie. We'll both gain 1. And then One-Eyed Willa is going to kill Babbling Bibliophile, and I'll steal 1. And it is your turn. I'll drop, chain, and draw 1. So you go ahead.
Okay, Shadows. Play Lethal Distraction there. I play Hugger Mugger, so I capture 1. Then if you have more forged keys than me, I steal 1.
Okay. It's...
Chain Gang. I'll play. Your turn.
I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to mug the Hugger Mugger. Give me this back. One-Eyed Willa is going to fight Hugger Mugger. One-Eyed Willa is going to fight Hugger Mugger. Francis is going to fight Chain Gang. And then Francis is going to Reap. Go ahead. Drop a chain, draw 1, so you check with 6. Yeah. bunch of filthy thieves in play.
Yeah. All right. I'll say this. I'll pick up the archive. Play Buzzle. Exhume. Get Eddie, I guess. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a very bad spot. I don't have a good way out of it. I'll archive a card.
I'm in a tight spot.
Pretty tight spot. Play Buzzle. That. Soulkeeper Eddie. Mystery Exploit. Buzzle fight a Francis.
So it'll stop killing your creatures for free and generating amber.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say Logos. I'll play Armadrone. I'll play Forgive or Forget. And look at this. I see 2 different types of cards to archive. I'm gonna information exchange and steal one from you. And then Brain Eater gives his life valiantly, fighting Eddie and dying himself.
He has a draw card, right?
He has to live to draw the card,
Yeah.
so I believe he gets destroyed before he ever gets to draw the card. So drop a chain, say check with 7, draw 3, and it's your turn.
Say this. I'll play Dendrix. I'll fight Francis. I guess I don't have to purge necessarily. I could fight when I will. Yeah, put Francis back. I'll fight when I will. I'll fight when I will. I'll exhume Edward.
Getting real sick of your stuff over there, Eddie.
Yeah.
You hear that, Eddie?
Check with 6.
Getting real sick of it. I don't think there's any reason to not just put my archives in my hand and say Shadows and play a Brand. And have One-Eyed Willa fight Eddie and steal one. And then Sacco coins. And we'll hit Brand, Buzzle, and Eddie. And I'll steal another 3. Thank you. And I'll reap with Francis. And go ahead. Check with 13.
Okay. Logos. Vapors. Wild Wormhole.
Breaker Hill.
He's back. Wormhole Tech. GrammarBot. Wormhole Tech. I'm done.
I forge.
World's Collide sucks. It's the worst set.
I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Lay of the Land. My God. What's in my hand? It's happening. I'm going to play Z-Force Agent. He's picking up his Z-Braid Blaster. And then I'm going to play Kirker and Kincan. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4 and say check with 9.
I'll say Logos. I'll reap with the Wormhole Tech. Archive. I'll reap with Wormhole Tech. Play Hologramophone. All Vapors. I'll archive a card. Play Eddie. I'll archive a card. GrammarBot. Reap. Enrage. Well, I guess there. I'm done. I guess I could have stolen one instead. Yeah, I'll steal one instead. Slightly better. Don't think it really matters. Yeah.
I have one other attachment to put on. So.
Still, I mean,
I'll say Star Alliance. The Z-Force agent is picking up a shield you later. Z-Force agent is going in against the Grammar bot. He'll take 4 damage. I gain 2 for that fight. And then Kirker is going to fight Eddie. And Kincan's going to reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw one. I'll say check with 11.
So do Forge.
Yeah.
At least.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Three to 1. DT best set. All right, let's take a quick look at the standings after Group B, round 2. We got Grimmar's 2-0. We got Vaultmaster 2-0. We got Woe at 2-0. Worlds Collide and DT now are split in games 1-1. And then Coda AOA and Masturbation 0-2.
Yeah. That's because we're playing fun decks. I think these fun decks. I think those decks are fun, but I think they're horribly outclassed by what's going on in this pod.
I mean, like, this Vaultmaster deck, legit Vault Tour contender, I think. Same with the other one in this pod.
The Cincinnati and the Halifax are both kind of like...
They're pretty insane. Because this one... No, they wouldn't be illegal. I was going to say that this one was illegal in Alliance if it existed in Alliance, but it's not. Come on. JK. Should I play Jack Feet?
Jack Feet was the champion for a while, right?
It already had its chance. Yeah, it was already champion.
It's got nothing to prove.
Yeah, it's into the sunset.
It's got nothing to prove.
Maybe one day it can challenge again, but...
Is this pod rigged? Justin put the stuff together.
It is. We will...
I accuse Justin of rigging all of this stuff all the time.
That's why I hacked Challenge so that random pairings always give me the best deck, even though I didn't know what the best decks were going into this tournament. No, it should switch off pretty frequently. Next week, it won't be like 1-to-1 as far as we're playing opposite decks. It'll probably be like 2-2 or something like that. Well, I guess we can look real quick at what it looks like. Let's see. So, like this pod,
Grimmer Refiners versus Mass Mutation.
Yeah, so you're on Grimmer Refiners, I'm on Mass Mutation. You're on Vaultmaster, I'm on DT. You're on Woe, I'm on Worlds Collide. So I play Worlds Collide again. You're on Coda, I'm in AOA. So you're on Coda again, I'm on AOA again. Yeah. So that's how it's going to be for round 3, So like I said, probably the plan is this week, tomorrow if we get our Grimmer Refiner stuff in, we'll probably open a box of that and talk about it a bit. Play decks, random fresh ass decks. Pretty exciting. Grimmer Refiner's release. We don't have time to do like 7-hour stream probably for
tomorrow.
At least definitely not tomorrow.
That's what I say. Yeah, tomorrow.
But maybe one day. Maybe one day.
I'm
because we got a lot of stuff we got to get through at some point.
Yeah. I not to like give too much information away, but I'm also moving out of Justin's house, so a lot of that's happening.
A little harder.
A lot of that's happening this week. So I still plan. I don't plan on like the schedule changing.
Right.
Schedule's not changing, but yeah. I've got like random stuff I have to take care of.
Obviously a busy week. So
yeah.
And then on Sundays,
I'm trying to sell my car, and in South Carolina you need your title to sell the car.
Mm.
I paid off my car during the pandemic, so I never received a title for my car when I paid it off because there was a lien against it or whatever, right? Because I was so I never received the title. So I gotta figure out how to do that, which involves the DMV.
Yeah.
So
you have to go there and do stuff.
How do I survive Eddie Barks? I have moving in with my girlfriend. I bought my grandparents' house, and my girlfriend has a ton of cats, and so
you have to deal with cat shenanigans now.
she has a 20-year-old cat. This cat is 20 years old. Okay. This cat is older than some of the people I've played in Vault Tours over the years. Okay. And this cat is spoiled. This cat will, in the middle of the night, demand treats, and will sound like a dying child.
You gotta get treats.
And we'll just make this like an actual caterwauling, right? Like the term caterwauling, that's what this cat does in the middle of the night. And so, yeah. I've got that to look forward to instead of Eddie just barking at any car that passes by. So, yeah.
It gets away with me in the middle of the night at least.
Yeah, it's a 20-year-old cat. She's very funny. Her hearing is going. Yeah, her hearing is going. But the cat likes my pillow on the bed, and so I have to fight the cat for the pillow.
Damn.
So, but yeah, she's a funny little cat. Oh yeah, cats. Dogs have got personality too, right? Because I would say Eddie and Meatball are totally different personalities, wildly different animals. So
very different. All right. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, there you
Back
go.
tomorrow with Grim Reminders. Yeah. Get hype.
Yep.
Get big hype.
I'm looking for exploring a new set, right? I feel like Winds of Exchange, we played the crap out of it. We experienced all the ups and downs in Winds of Exchange.
We sure did.
So I'm more optimistic about Grim Reminders. Like, I didn't want to like poo-poo on Winds of Exchange until we got it.
I mean, I think even like in the games where you get blown out, and you will get blown out by some dumb shit that happens in Grim Reminders. I think it'll be. I think the thing is something more interesting than I read with my board a bunch of times. Right?
Correct. I think something will happen, and the game will be over like that.
Not every time. So
yeah, not all the time.
I reap with my board situations that happen because there are some.
There will be,
and
inevitably in the first round of the tournament, you'll have two decks that have to reap.
And we see that like creature control is not.
I do think this set suffers from creature control, lack of removal and stuff like that.
That might be one of the biggest problems. So decks that have creature control probably might rise to the top.
Yeah,
we'll see though. We will see what happens. Thanks for watching again.
Yeah,
and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Goodbye.